Yes.
I didn't say, but no, I'm saying
Yes.
I didn't say that you have to like home cook. You can still order him something to eat. All I'm saying is this: she's wrong for not having sex with you. You don't punish anybody with sex. First of all, why are you punishing yourself? I'd be motherfucking damned if I'm gonna punish my motherfucking self. That means I'm not getting it. But the question is, what made her mad? Because women usually they use it as a punishment. But what did he do? But you still have to explore that.
Yeah,
so if he did something inappropriate, you still need to discuss that and explore it. But stopping sex does not make it better. You know what I'm saying? That's, you've been watching too much TV. You gotta stop watching TV and think that's real life.
Or watching too much rich people
get mad.
TV, stupid shit.
Okay, that means get up, get out. But I love you for being here.
I'm gone.
No problem.
I
love the drinks. We're about to change the drinks, but they can stay.
I'm telling man, shall we go? We up out of here.
Yes, because I want to go home on time.
I'm probably going to post this. It's very provocative.
You better post this.
First of all, even if he don't post it, y'all can get us on YouTube at Our Access Radio 1.
If I was sitting there and I was like this.
Oh, y'all can just go to my page. Y'all gonna see this.
All right.
Let's make it down.
We up out of here. Do remember this Sunday. Get there early, please. Get there early, please. Can we stop that? Jesus Christmas. Who raised you? Yo. Whoa. All right now. Hold on. This Sunday. Do remember this Sunday? Celtic and Fuego is going down. You got cats playing Eyes Up and all that.
Yeah, because you ain't showing them the deal. They
also,
looking at you.
Yeah, just get there early. We bought bottles. I'm Uptown Man, Joey Go.
It's your girl Nicole Monet and our special guest.
We gonna hang out. I'm gonna send us some stuff.
Yeah.
On the break, we're gonna measure. Oh, continue? I'll get my beautiful music.
Oh, just continue.
It's okay.
No, she want her intro. No,
I love my intro. Okay, we can keep talking. You want to still sit in the seat?
Well,
I'm gonna sit on you.
Wait, y'all can hear us?
Yeah.
Even with the intro?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. If you want to sit in my seat, I'm gonna sit on you. Let's just slide. Ooh, you know how you just slide? No, you just slide.
Jojo,
let me slide in it. Slide.
Oh, that's the seat you said?
Nah, I don't think that's what I'm sliding.
I'm sliding on out.
I'm talking about him.
I don't think that's what.
Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Janelle, celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
And ratchet, we
And
bringing
real extra ratchet, raunchy.
That'll be everywhere, like.
Those shops is upstairs, so we down here by Lawson, man. We leave that up to Vito.
Popping out the river, sip it up. Your necessary, I back it up. Make your hips swing, lean and up. Till you lose your head, then you join the walk. Head ya, girls here get it in. Till your phone start ring, ding, 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 ding. And I be my way to him. Zim, zimmer, boyfriend killer, oh yeah. Shim, I got the night simmering. Them see me in a style and never see you in. Beep, beep, we on the way, and we're glimmering. Wet like a summer drip, dripping, oh yeah. I got him, I don't. I got him, I don't give a fuck. I got him, I don't. I got him, I know. We open up on my foot, same time. Me no wanna me time. Tell you got for chillin' at the meantime. Come and feel like. But one pop it on you like me pop a rubber band. Body like a bag of money till me rubber band. You love me body, Slap up, you love me body, Wine like a happy hour. Boyfriend killer. I just can't say goodbye to you.
Benz on your foot, me a pull up. Cologne sweet, similar to the syrup. Girl, come and me put on a fuck. Tie on your pussy for damn buff up. Alright, in the Benz with she. She said she want weed, we go kiki, girl. Put on by your nini. Say she have money, but she still a thief piece. You know you're telling me a beach on wine from the Jeep and your friend for your threesome. Your good pussy have the cheese bro. Are you alone, my call when me need some, yeah. Wine from the coastline. Feel the boom boom killer. Wine like a go-go. Feel the boom boom killer.
Pull up on my foot, same time. Me no wanna me time. Tell you got for chillin' at the meantime. Come and feel like. But one pop it on you like me pop a rubber band. Body like a bag of money till me rubber band. You love me body, Slap up, you love me body, Wine like a happy hour.
No, 20 minutes is like a month. Hey, everybody, guess what? Look where I'm at. I hope these legs don't fall down. Let me stop. I'm joking. I can't believe I'm here. Look at this. I'm with Wiz, y'all.
What's
Look
good?
At that. Wiz, you need to shave the top of this baby. Nobody's gonna want you to eat their pussy. And
Oh my God! See,
this is. You know.
Look, I'm gonna be.
If you
I'm like, what?
You know what I'm saying? I need him to shave that if he's eating pussy because I need to be like, get it in.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, hold on. You ain't hear me say wow.
Wow, come on. See,
I'm sorry.
See, I'm gonna have to go as soon as I go to work tomorrow. They'll be like, my supervisor gonna be like, yo, come
Hey,
on.
Purdy, I see you.
What's up,
Good to
Purdy?
see you. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, what? Who was on your phone before I came down?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you want to do this?
Yeah.
You better apologize right now. I'll get on this phone.
Go ahead.
Okay, so listen. Here's the deal.
What's up?
Whoever you were that called,
That's
Wiz
right.
While I was here,
That's
let
right.
me instruct you now. That's why the fuck he didn't answer you back. Because he knows what he's supposed to do. He's not even my motherfucking man, but he is not allowed to answer the phone when I am
Negative.
here until I give him permission.
Negative.
You answered?
You had my phone. You snatched my phone and wanted to give it to me.
Yes. Who run this shit?
Who got his phone now?
Who run this shit? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway, so let me tell you something. This is Wiz is supposed to take care of everything. Yes, live in this station. Tyrone, where are you? You know I wanted to see you. Y'all have a full yes, because these are my guests. Because they were here before, and I invited them to stay because they are so much fun. But let me tell you how they fucked up. I came here. There was no motherfucking food here. Okay, do I look like a thin chick? No. Let me explain something.
If I knew she was coming, I would have made sure we had
food. Okay. So Wiz didn't have no fucking food for me, and they had the audacity to mention McDonald's. Y'all know I don't do chain restaurants.
Oh,
I want to
you said McDonald's. You said you want McDonald's fries.
Because it was look how late it was. Had to have my own fucking drink. So look at this. Let me show you. I up the scale. Don't come to this bitch with cheap stuff. Moet, okay? You see the type of Moet? Official champagne, yep. The
We
Nectar
drink
and Pearl. Yes, Moet. Then we're gonna chase it What did you say?
We
But there was
apologize.
this
My family's
other one.
dysfunctional right
This
now.
vodka, yeah, we're gonna chase it. This vodka was delicious. That was their vodka. I stole some of this shit because it was good. I don't know
We
who's
gave
it is.
it to her. She
Yes,
still.
black owned, really good. Okay, but I'm just saying. This shit
Killer,
should.
that's vodka and tequila.
Oh, that's why I was.
Yeah,
Oh,
vodka
that's
and
good.
tequila.
Oh, that shit was good.
That is
That shit was
good.
good.
With the
It had
touch
a
of
little
watermelon.
watermelon. It was
Yeah.
good. But what I'm saying is, why was my mom not waiting for me when I came here? Like, why I had to bring my own shit?
You didn't tell me that.
I gotta tell you that.
Listen, I didn't
Do
hear
not
from you
date
all
him.
weekend.
Remember I told you about cheap niggas? Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on.
Mhm.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Nope.
Wait, hold on. No, wait. Whoa.
Nope.
Cut her mic off, please. She went
It's
ghost.
too late for that.
No.
It's
No,
way
she-
too late for that.
She ghost show. I'm first off, let me apologize. This is my family right here. They dysfunctional right now. I'm saying not the two in the back on the side, but she's dysfunctional. I'm sorry.
not
You know, you always
dysfunctional.
got that crazy
We
sister.
I'm not. Oh, his funk. What? Your dick is dick.
I didn't know nothing
His
about that.
dick
Negative.
is dick functional.
Negative.
So we the
Okay.
cousins that came from a
Cousins.
long way,
Yes.
and we just walked into this
Look
shit.
at my cousin. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's all right.
We didn't
Yeah.
even know what was
We
going
got toys for
on.
guests. We're gonna send out some more.
I just saw
But
the
for-
dildos when we walked
Yes,
in. I was
dildos and
happy.
everything.
I got
So
happy.
here's the thing. You know how I do. I just come up with what's on my mind. So I'm gonna do the good stuff in a minute. So seriously, this is like an announcement. I need to talk to y'all. I need every woman in New York. I need to speak to y'all. I'm a little upset. I grew up here. I was born here. I stayed here for a long time. I came back. I had been here. Last time I was here maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. I think about 4 or 5 years ago. Yo, what the fuck happened to y'all? I went out this weekend to the Sex Expo. Why? What do y'all do? Yo, you're weaves. If they shine, don't fucking wear them. I'm so disappointed because it made me upset because I gotta go back to Georgia where I claim that my New York women know how to hold it down
Why you
and we
lie?
look good.
Girl,
Yeah,
you
why the
lie?
fuck did
Why
I
you
lie?
lie?
Them motherfuckers, what are y'all doing? What are y'all wearing? Yo, the cheapest stay the fuck out of
It
Rainbow.
was cold.
No, stay the fuck out of Rainbow.
Damn.
If you're plus size, do I need to? I'm gonna have a little PDA of like all the places y'all can shop. I need y'all to stop. And there's a such thing as an undergarment. That's why we're gonna talk about it. Sex is about an undergarment too.
A lot of women don't know about the
No, they need
undergarment.
your ass is not supposed to be like that with all the rolls. Like you know what I'm saying?
Word.
No.
Okay.
No. Please, guys, I need y'all to kind of. Yo, it was crazy to me. I was like, yo, my woman used to have it all together. Now y'all were doing smart things. Y'all were buying. You had buying power at the Sex Expo.
Nice.
Y'all were doing that. But you know, I am gonna compliment you. Y'all were educated. Whatever, y'all know me to tell the truth. Some of y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to get the parents together because then y'all sitting there crying about why don't I have a man. And I was looking around like, okay, yeah. Oh, my mic. He says I have to bring my mic.
Put it close to your mouth.
Do I like
Wait, why? See, I was trying to say
Don't
that.
get me excited.
See,
I'm
see,
like,
used to that. You should be used to that.
no, I told you before. See, this one over here don't listen.
Oops.
Let me explain something. I have said this, and y'all know y'all heard this. It is very hard to have sex with me because you have to know what you're doing. I'm not going to waste my skills, so I am not used to sucking dick.
She's a teaser.
I am
You're not
really,
used to
you know that's
sucking
right.
dick.
You're not a pleaser.
You know, I
you're
lost my
a
virginity
teaser.
at 18 because I was a teaser. Let me tell you, I was the humping queen. You can hump me on a red light wall all you want, but you wasn't getting shit. My mother used to call it stinky finger. Like,
He got the stinking finger.
I was doing that in 6th grade. I was cool with that.
Oh, wait.
In 6th
You
grade,
don't-
yeah,
yes.
stinky finger.
This one right here was running trains by high school.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Nigga said, "Oh fuck."
And here's the thing, he wasn't even the first one.
Yo,
We went
I
through
wanna
this
get
on
off-
another show.
I wanna go
he
off
was
this
number
caboose.
3. He was like number 3. Can you
Oh,
imagine
wait,
going
wait,
behind
whoa.
somebody else's cum shot?
Whoa,
I
see,
always thought about that, like being
See,
a guy on a
uh-huh.
train.
As long as you didn't eat the pussy afterwards, you're good.
Listen,
You're good.
no,
But I
no.
still feel like being
You
a
have to
guy.
make that
and you-
eat the pussy
yeah,
on the
but
train.
okay, wait a minute. So you guys,
That's
like being a
disgusting.
guy and you watching
Yes.
another guy tear the shit up out of her
How do
pussy,
you get your
and
dick
then you
behind
come
that?
up behind him and you like,
Yeah. It's drinking
They
and not
like it.
thinking.
Hear that
It's
shit?
drinking and not
They
thinking.
like it.
My nigga, I applaud you. I applaud you.
You applaud him for
A
being
trick.
soft or hard. Like,
Yo,
I'm not sure
yo.
what we're even talking about. Huh?
You fuck. That's
Oh,
all
that's all
that matters.
that matters.
Yeah, you
If
fuck.
you was number
You fuck.
27 in the game,
You fuck.
then you fuck.
Okay,
Got
hold
it.
on. Hold
You
on.
fuck.
All
Coach-
seriousness.
Coach put me in.
Exactly.
Okay, but all
You got in the game.
but no, all seriousness. Let me ask y'all a serious question.
What's up?
Truthfully, because I've heard of this happening. It's happened to someone that I've been with before. They don't like to eat the pussy after they've been in the pussy. Like they want all that eating action before the actual sex. There's some guys that will go behind it and do it, but some guys say once they put a nut in there and shoot up the shop, they're not eating it.
Oh
anymore.
no! Well, if you put a nut in there, you're not eating it. If you do, you like
tainted.
nuts in your mouth.
You think so?
Tainted.
See, no, I've had both where they went.
Yeah,
And
and
ate it
how you doing?
afterwards?
You from Georgia, so we
No,
understand.
I'm
she's
not
from
from
here.
Georgia. I'm from New York.
No, you're from Georgia.
I am
man.
not
You're
motherfucking from Georgia.
You're from Georgia.
Anyway,
I feel like
how do you feel?
I feel like if a guy is gonna eat you out after he knows a male been with you, it's kind
No,
of
not a male. Him.
No,
It's
if he's
himself.
not in you,
After he's not in you.
Oh,
That's
the
what I'm saying. It's
pussy?
his nut.
it's fucking sex. Like
No. Nigga nut in you, and he's gonna eat your pussy right afterwards.
It's his nut.
wait, but there are some men.
I'm
wait.
outta here.
Wait.
This is gay.
But wait.
I'm
Joey.
not against.
But wait.
I know a lot of gay people. I'm not against that. That shit is
But
mo.
there are some men that will allow you to.
Name some names.
I'm not naming some names.
I mean, there are men that will eat
There
the.
are men
They'll
that
do
will
a
let
position
that let
and
you-
they'll go back and eat the pussy after position after they
No.
nutted in it.
Now, if you fucking somebody, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't nut.
No, you
like,
nut.
No. I'm talking about if you didn't nut.
Okay.
You go back and you eat it. Cool.
Okay.
But if you nut.
But it has pre-cum in it.
No.
There are some men
no.
that you can put the nut in your mouth and
I
you
wouldn't
can
even
put it, you
kiss a
can
chick.
spit it in their
After
mouth
I
and
nut-
they'll
hold
take
on.
it.
After I nut in the chick mouth, I wouldn't even.
What up,
I know
drunk?
they do that, but you ain't doing that to me.
Yeah, they're men
Oh,
that do
come
that.
on.
You know about where it's training now.
Yo,
Yep.
bro.
You're not spitting your nut in my mouth.
You gonna eat her afterwards?
Nah.
No.
Oh,
I know they
Put
like
a
that.
nut in his
I know.
mouth.
I think that's. I don't like that.
Yeah, some men like
I don't.
that.
Disgusting.
Some
Did
men
you
like
ever
that.
have you looked at cold nut? It's like
I
silly
got a
putty.
bed, man. I got to go like this. I can't have all that shit. No.
You don't have pussy juice on your beard when you eat?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm not
If
nutting
you don't
after
have,
after.
first of all,
Did you ever go to work afterwards
if
and not
a
wash
man
your face? You
does
wash
not
everything,
have
but not the pussy
juice
juice off
on
your face.
his mouth, he didn't
Oh,
do
we got
all
comments.
right.
We're sorry. Any dude who eats up after he busts.
It's gay.
It's sus.
Oh,
It's
suspect.
sus, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can
That's
go with that.
sus.
Why y'all not want us to suck it after you bust a nut?
Cause they be fragile, girl. They be
They
fragile.
be
They
so
be going
upset.
through the
No,
extreme.
it's
I know.
sensitive. It's very sensitive. It's
Crazy
very
eating my
sensitive.
own nut. Bye,
Felicia.
Felicia.
Some men- I mean,
But can I ask you a question? But you want us to eat our own nut?
That's what y'all do.
oh, that's what we do.
Oh.
So we supposed to taste our nut off. You know, we supposed
Your
to
tongue
taste-
and your
yeah.
beard.
No,
So you want us to kiss us after?
No, if somebody tell you they want you, if you can eat it, then I can eat it. If you can eat what you have down there, then I can eat it.
That's the same thing I say to
If you
you.
could taste your own dick, then you can taste your own dick. I can suck it. How about that?
You are fake news.
No, but you know what? It's so funny because it's such a double standard because it turns them on. Because you know when we stick our fingers up in our pussy and then we take it off and look at them like this.
Yeah, they be like, oh, give it to me, baby.
What?
Give me that.
You know when you stick
Your
your
head
fingers up in
game's
your
high.
pussy.
Your head game's
No.
All
high.
right.
I
He
see
said
that
the
shit.
finger,
You
he said the
know,
finger.
you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Hello.
He
And
said
you know
the
what's about to, when
finger.
you get it all the way down, it's about to nut. You have to brace yourself because they try to push you off. You just hold on.
You just keep going.
You just keep going. But you got to do the deep sucks and like bring your chest in it.
Mhm. No, you got to put some.
Yeah. And then you just take it in one swallow. You just go.
But that's what kills them. Because once it goes down,
Yeah,
they
don't
be like,
double it because it don't taste good.
once it goes down, they be like, oh.
Yes. You just go like that. You just
like
get up
the
and you probably
ultimate.
like.
So you got a lot
They
of my
both when they
you got a lot of
fall
my
right
female friends laughing at me right now.
Okay.
They're
You gotta love
you
'em.
sweat. I'm like, I'm not sweating. I just
Yeah,
gotta
totally
do it.
sweating.
Do you sweat during sex? I like sweating.
I sweat all the time. I sweat all the time.
You know, you know what I really hate?
Call me-
Ladies, back
Call
me up on
Joe
this.
Sweat.
I don't mind that.
Sweat.
What I
Joe
hate,
Sweat.
back me up on this. I hate when you're in your room and you're fucking and they put the fan on. Or I don't like the fan directly on the vagina. It dries it
Yeah,
out.
it definitely does.
I don't like it.
Nah,
Like you're
and with
messing
every-
with my
if the
moisture.
fan- If a ceiling fan dries your pussy out, I mean,
No,
You
it's
need some
air. You have to
lube.
understand.
Yeah,
No.
Joey, you got
Some
Air,
Dick is
air,
already pushing
yes.
it in.
And the air, what it does is
Yeah.
it just kind of
the
helps
pussy
evaporate
is
it.
fucked up.
No, it
What
just
is you
it,
talking about?
when I say dry, we're not talking about bone dry, but it doesn't get the moisture like
No,
state.
well, you like how you said, when the guys get older,
Yeah.
they shit don't function
No,
right.
but
When
you know what?
females get older, they pussy
Well, we not
don't
talking
Wait
about
a minute.
older.
Let me answer that. No.
Let's
Let me
not
answer
do
that. Wait. Let me
Let's
answer
not
it.
do
Let me
that.
answer it. Here's the deal. Here comes the RN coming in. Let me show you right there. I'm taking. So what happens is he's right. During menopause for some women, this happens. But women, that is very easy. It's a hormone issue. So don't go out there and take any steroids or anything like that. You can do some herbs that'll help that. But honestly, one of the big things is because there's a gland in the back. So when they're younger, the gland automatically takes in moisture for orgasms and different things like that. So when you get older, your body with the hormone adjustment, it doesn't redirect. It's like a little misfire. So all you got to do, if you know you're going to be active that day, is drink a lot of water. But definitely if you drink 32 ounces of water an hour before sex, you will have wetter. You'll be wetter, and you'll be doing that.
That's a fact or opinion?
No, that is a fact. It's a medical fact because it really is a gland. So what I want my ladies to do is drink water. Here's the thing. This is where y'all fuck up. I didn't say juice. I didn't say soda. I said motherfucking water.
I didn't say mix powder in with the juice,
with
the water.
Water. And if you do water, you're going to have that. Now, I happen to not drink juice, only like if I was taking a drink or something like that. I just drink water all the time because I like sex. And I can't go out there disappointing. So I got to go out there going ahead and, you know what I'm saying?
Head first, pussy wet.
Yes, I need like a sex blanket. And that's
go.
another thing. Let me tell you something embarrassing. I told y'all about this before. Those sex blankets are on sale this week.
What the fuck is sex blanket?
Because it takes on the moisture. Because when you go to the hotel, there's nothing more embarrassing. You go to the bathroom, you soak through the mattress, and even when they change the sheets, you call the maid, so she's looking at you, you're looking at her, and you're like, and she just go, still wet. You know, in Spanish, it's still wet. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, you have extra towels.
Mucho agua.
Yeah. So what you do is you have a sex blanket. So they have a sex blanket. It absorbs all the moisture. It's really nice. You just throw it in the middle of the bed. You can fuck on it over and over again. It absorbs all the moisture and the bed stays dry. So when you want to sleep, just flip it over, put it on the chair, put it on the couch, fuck. The next morning, open it back up, fuck on it, and then your bed stays dry.
I just use a plain old towel, but shit.
But no, I go
a
through the
sex blanket.
Well, why are you not wetting her through the towel?
But I'm saying that's
no. Why are you not wetting her through the towel? No, it's not, because she should be going through the mattress.
I was getting ready to say it's kind of like towel doubled up.
I know. You know what I'm saying?
But I need a sex
when I get
blanket,
head,
like,
they use a towel. They put a towel because the shit be wet.
No, but like she said, sometimes
no, because the chick.
Yeah, sometimes it's just too much wetness. Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
I don't mess up my sheets.
That's why you need a sex blanket.
That's what I'm saying.
And a pull-up.
Nigga said that's what I'm saying.
And an extender.
And a pull-up? I like extenders.
The little sex extender. Remember, you told me to order you one that they go on the tip of the dick and make
whoa, I walk into that shit. Oh my God. You wish.
Yo, who is this?
And God Killer brought all of this to you on top of the vibrator, on top of the satisfier.
Oh, let me tell you something. It wasn't me. I don't know, but I'll plead the fifth on this. But I'm gonna tell you something. There's new things you can do with the rolls. Okay, ladies, don't use the rolls alone. It works in positions. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It works very well in positions. We'll talk about that later. We're gonna tell you. It does. Y'all gotta hold the rolls. Y'all have to, like, after you finish making her bust a nut, put it right on the clit and make it just over. It's like a forced orgasm. You just put that damn rolls on there, and then you pop your finger in her ass at the same time and rose it in acid, and then you be telling her, I'm just saying.
Rose it in acid?
You like a finger in the ass, you get fucked.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Get the rolls, baby.
Oh, in certain positions, the finger in the ass is fine. I don't like dick in my ass, though. That shit hurt. That's not me, but some women can take it. I don't like it. You can take it. I
You're
can't
a fucking
take
sex queen.
Everybody's ass is not made for
that don't
a
mean
dick.
you do everything because you a sex queen.
It
That's
hurts.
what it's made.
I had children. No, I had children, and so when I had like 10-pound babies, it can cause they're not here, but they can cause hemorrhoids when you're pregnant and stuff, and they're prone to any pressure. It's a wrap. So for me, any type of big ass dick coming towards my ass, it's not gonna happen. I can do a finger. I can do like an anal vibrator, like something like no more like this. But as soon as you start getting big ass fucking dicks, my shit, like, no, that hurts. Like, that's not me. But I understand. You want this? I understand when some women like anal and you can get an orgasm. I'm not against that. It's just for me. Like the one, and that's another thing too. First husband, bad experience. He was young. You know, when you have that, it's like PTSD. When you have that first experience when somebody rams that shit in.
That's just scary for the rest of your life.
That's real scary. So
I didn't experience
I have had it since then once where somebody eased their time and it was enjoyable. But I do remember that when it was going, as soon as they finished, you ran to, that shit was funny as fuck. You get up and you run to the toilet, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. You run to the toilet and a whole bunch of air comes out, you're like, yes. You feel like you're gonna shit yourself?
And wait. And don't let them nut in your ass. That was like,
oh yeah, the nut ass, and then it goes boop, boop, and all the shit comes out your ass. Boop, boop, boom, just drop it in the toilet.
Joe, you
all
want
kind of
Joe,
wet
you want to
noises.
just leave or you just gonna leave me?
Yeah.
Just gonna
That shit
You-
is
you
ridiculous.
you just gonna leave me like that.
But when y'all busting the night, y'all and I
You
ask,
know it too,
y'all like,
right?
oh.
Yes. And then the next day at work, you sit down in your chair like this. You just sit down and you feel a little bit of the hurt. You're like, oh, okay.
Neosporin.
Oh, neosporin. Okay.
Neosporin is my
Tip.
best friend.
When you do
I
it,
use
okay.
Neosporin. No, not forget. I use Neosporin everything.
Yeah,
like,
but
if anything
because you're right,
happens-
because when it gets its fissures. So I can understand why you're saying the Neosporin. But why has nobody discussed that? You know you run to the toilet and shit out sperm.
Yes.
And you're like sitting there like, I hope that shit is over.
And then you're trying to push it all out.
Help
Yeah, you're
me.
like, oh.
Help me.
No, but then this is the part that kills me.
Get
They
the part.
stand in the bathroom and be like, you good?
You good?
got it
Yeah.
all out?
They ask you,
got
are
it
you
all
okay?
out? Is
You
it all
coming
out?
back? We done?
You know,
Nigga, I'm trying to shit all of your sperm out of my ass.
All right, drunk.
Women like this is why you gotta have boundaries in the bedroom thing. Because they have
Listen, sometimes as women I have ourselves doing anything. And your ass can only get butt so wet. Let's be honest.
I told you, I'm not really big on ass play, but I like I really like hard nipple play.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
everybody doesn't like it. You don't like that?
Yeah,
I like it to be intense.
My little nipples, you squeeze my little
No,
nipples,
I like
you squeeze the
intense.
whole titty.
But what I do not like, please
I
do
gotta
not
help
fucking
me.
suck my toes. Why? I hate that
I love
shit.
my toes.
Oh my God,
Let a
no.
nigga suck my toes while you
I'm
fucking me.
thinking
I'm
about
busting
you.
all over the place.
No, I'm like,
Jesus.
this nigga is
Wait,
sucking my
what?
toes. And I don't have ugly feet either. I'm just like, okay, he's sucking toes.
Okay, like being like that not missionary, but being that him on top, you on the back, and then like your legs is up, and he just sticks
Okay,
his toe in your
here's the
mouth.
thing.
Whoa.
I don't want him to suck the toes, but when your legs is like over the shoulder, I'd rather him grab the ankle and lick down the side.
That's sexy too.
Like this. You see what I'm saying? Raise your hand
lick down
and just
the side.
take his tongue and lick
Yeah.
down the side of the toe and lick in here and like bite in here. Now that's good. And then he grab them thighs
That's
and be
nice.
like, bitch, open them wider. You know what I'm saying? I like
Wait.
that.
I like a big toe.
Yeah,
in the
y'all
mouth.
just over there
But
like
then
this.
Big toe in the mouth.
Oh, read the comments.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the squirt queen, so you already know.
Okay.
Yes!
What up, Jamel?
Wait. Do you know the difference? Wait, they know what you're doing when you go to the hotel. They're probably doing the same thing on their break. I know they are.
It took me a long time to actually.
I
allow
do laundry
myself
immediately after. I got 2 beds
It took me
set on the deck.
a long time to actually allow myself to squirt. Because what men don't
Warbucks.
realize and what women don't realize that
Salute.
you have to allow yourself to squirt.
Okay, but
Like,
let me
you
clear
hold back.
something. But let me clear
'Cause
something.
I'm scared. When I
Right,
felt that,
but let
when
me
I
clear
felt that-
something though. Wait, let me clear something. Because a lot of people are confused with squirting and G-spot. We went through this before, but I'm going to say it again. G-spot is when you take a big gush, feels like you're going to pee yourself, a big gush, and you wet the whole bed. That's not squirting.
Mhm.
That's G-spot orgasm. Squirting is when it's like projectile vomit and it goes across and hits the wall.
Yes.
So let's make sure we understand that.
Yes.
And squirting is hereditary. So
Pass me a
everybody
pen. I'm
cannot
taking
do it.
notes. Taking notes. I'm going to class
Yeah,
right
I
now.
just want to make sure everybody knows it. And there's nothing wrong with
Wiz
it.
looking like he's seen
Wiz-
a ghost.
I know. But here's the thing. He's sweating. Poor Wiz. The thing about it is the biggest actually the G-spot orgasm feels better than the squirting, according to the statistics. So what I'm saying is you really want a G-spot orgasm. So ladies, don't chase the squirting. Chase the G-spot orgasm. That's the one that makes like when you finish getting it and you like holding all the nut and everything and your legs just start shaking uncontrollably.
Like
That's
exorcism?
after G-
Like
it's
exorcism?
That's the G-spot.
The exorcism like?
That
The
happens
shake?
for you
Yeah.
or Chucky? That sounds more like Chucky.
You know what? See.
Because Chucky be looking on the clip when he's fucking. That's
What? Wait, what? Hold on. What?
You know you don't be doing the work.
I'm learning so much about you, but someone asked hereditary. So explain
Oh,
that
hereditary.
first.
Okay, squirting is hereditary. It's like dimples. Oh, you want it? You can take it back. Oh, it's like dimples. A person that has dimples is hereditary. So if you squirt it, even if your mom never told you she squirted, she has the ability.
Oh, sorry.
Squirting is hereditary.
Only Aquarius and Pisces squirt.
You know I'm
That's
Aquarius,
not
right?
true. Well, I'm a
Did you
Taurus
know
and
that I was Aquarius?
I'm sorry, I'm a Taurus and I squirt.
I
so
am a
that's not
motherfucking
true.
Aquarius. Did you see that?
So,
He said only Aquarius and Pisces squirt.
so wait, those are the women that he's dealt with. He's letting us know,
okay, I
he's letting us
understand.
know a
I
little bit
understand.
more about him.
But I'm
It's your
Aquarius.
choice,
But
Cynthia.
But I'm a Taurus. And
Oh,
Taurus women do
if Red is
squirt.
watching, this is for you. I got for my ladies. Y'all gonna get a bunch of these. I bought stuff for y'all. Wiz is gonna have them.
For
So
Lady
if
D
you-
and
I know, but I got some more
She
coming.
said, so my mama squirt too? Get it,
Yes,
mama.
your
yes,
mama squirts
boo.
too. If you don't get your shit, Wiz is using it with some other girl. I'm just letting you know. So y'all can't get mad at me.
Disrespectful.
Yeah. My guest is saying bye. We're gonna hook up. They got a ski trip going. Everybody, fuck fest. Yes, fuck fest. You know black ski trips are nothing but fuck fest. Bring your condoms.
So you say you going? Cause I'm
going by my fucking.
So,
but I'm going.
so Joey, there's single rooms.
Right.
So you know I have a single rooms.
We're going
I
to
should
black
rent.
people fuck.
But then we're gonna do classes.
Actually, but you charge.
We're going to watch
because you know people want to crash.
I'm calling Reggie. Call Reggie.
While you're at the party. But I'm just saying, no, you get.
What? I'm still waiting on my toy. What's good? Tyrone, I bought a bunch of stuff here, so they're gonna have it. No, Tyrone has a toy coming to him. I brought a bunch of them today.
What type of toy Tyrone got coming in?
Wait.
I'm curious, Mr. Tyrone.
Yeah. Tyrone has something. I think.
He wanted the gawk.
He wanted the. Yeah, I got the.
The gawk. The one that sucked the dick. Right?
Yeah. This
I
got you.
Yeah, we have to Go ask
Al for my phone number. Oh no, ask my brother right there.
I'm
my brother asked him for my personal phone number and then text me.
I just sent it to you.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
So once the show is over, yes.
Yeah.
You can give me my phone, but I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. But I'll be back.
Enjoy the rest of her.
But call me.
Yeah,
call me.
He's gonna send me the number. I'm gonna call you.
Call me. I got
I'm
you.
gonna make a special.
Don't send gatekeeper home with nothing. Oh, I love that. He wanted that pocket pussy. Okay, I have a bunch of stuff, and I think Wiz is coming before I leave, and I'll give Wiz everything. Because I bought a whole bunch of stuff. Wiz don't use my toy. You better tell Wiz don't use your toy. Wiz, they coming for you because you got all this shit, and you better give it out properly. I got more than this. I'll give you some more. Don't fuck around with them. You better get in their shit. You want to do? Let's do some Douce shots. Who's doing shots? Wait. You want some? Yeah. Yeah, come on, boo.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Come on. Come on. Okay, open this. What kind of gentleman is Wiz? He didn't even open the fucking liquor. I'm tired of this shit.
I need shrimp. I'm nervous right
Which
now.
one? This is yours? Okay.
No, that one was yours. You took the shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this one.
Okay, that don't matter.
I'm gonna take a Douce shot with y'all.
Look at this. Come on, sir. You not coming?
Yeah, you gotta come down.
You gotta do it. Turn around and say hi. Wow, stop. I know, but come over
here.
here.
You gotta come over here.
Stop it. Producer P. There he is. I love y'all. You know what? I really did miss New York, though. I have to come back. I'm going to tell y'all while they're opening that, I enjoyed my pizza. I did not get a dirty hot dog. I went to Chinatown, got some good-ass duck. I did. Where's nervous? He is nervous.
Here you go. I cracked. Pass me that short.
Oh, there we go.
Pass me that piece. What piece?
Y'all dipping out on me. Y'all leaving me with this meat. I appreciate
the cup
you, Joe.
right there.
I appreciate
See,
you.
I brought the drinks. Y'all want some? You want some?
I was a cup.
There's a cup. This your cup. No, there's more cups right there. Come get your cup. Here you go. Come here, bro.
Joey ain't taking no more. I'll take.
Okay, there you go.
There's a cup.
I know. Get that. Where's get the cup?
Joey.
Edward, my brother's here.
Me.
Come get a cup.
No, you on your own. Joey already walking out the door. You on your own.
Come. You want some?
Joey ain't even trying to save you.
Let me hook you up. You need a double shot.
I need a double.
What
I guess I'm taking your cut.
Mix it?
Yeah.
No, give me that song.
I'm doing it for you.
Yeah,
hold me down. I did hold you down. I don't want to have to adjust the camera.
All right, y'all.
You said, listen.
Let's toast to New York. What you coming to?
Let's toast to New York.
Let's toast to visit New York. New York, good sex
and
orgasms. Yeah. Orgasms. Motherfucking orgasms and good nut. Toast. All right, take it to the head.
The Bronx.
Enjoy the rest of your show.
The Bronx.
Yes, bye.
All right, cousins.
Yo.
Cousins. Oh, that was one. One other one? Nope, one more.
No, I'm not taking
one more. You gotta take one more.
Hell no.
Why you fucking being a wuss? Do y'all see him? That means every time you want to have sex again, he gonna say no. My dick is sore.
What?
Hey yo.
Yeah. Come on, Edward, come get another one.
Welcome to New York. Welcome back.
Yes,
Welcome back.
you.
They done forced me up here.
That's right.
I am. I'm glad you're up
brother.
here, gatekeeper. Here we go.
I was minding my business. I thought Joey had me, was holding it down.
All right, what y'all want to toast to? To you guys.
I was about to say that. Our Access Radio, all the new shows that we got.
Yes.
This Saturday, you know what I'm saying, kicking off, we got Tug of War.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying, Behind Enemy Lines.
Yes.
All right, and we want to toast it to Our Access Radio.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Boom.
Boom.
To the head again. Oh my gosh.
And we got to make sure we put the disclaimer out there. Don't drink and drive. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Get your designated driver. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here. You know what I mean?
What if you just driving on the girl?
Nah, listen here, man.
And
Don't
the other
drink and
disclosure, and I learned this the hard way,
Hmm.
do not put any type of Hennessy or Douce on your pussy. It really burns. Don't do it.
It really burns?
You tried it?
Yes. I thought I was going because it was a person's favorite drink. I thought I was going to sit on the table with a silver platter and put it on. You start running, it burns. I ended up in emergency. It was terrible. Don't do it.
So you was on that show,
Cheers.
The sex?
I wasn't on there, but I should have been because that's not cool. Just don't put it there. I didn't really think about. It's so dumb. Even though you're smart, I didn't think about how there was alcohol and that's not where it belongs.
Yeah.
You just thought you were doing something,
anytime
kinky.
you pour alcohol on any open wound,
it's not a good idea.
It's not gonna be a good idea.
So you don't even think that. So let's do something serious for a little bit because we was joking around and whatever. So we're going seriously. I want to know from you guys. I know you're back in the dating world. How is it dating in New York?
I'm in the dating world too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm outside.
Okay.
At least half of me.
Okay. So how is it? I just want to know how. Seriously, here in New York, I was here, and like all jokes aside, when I seen, it was just interesting to me. And I'm not trying to be funny, ladies. You know, I love all my ladies, but I don't know. They didn't seem too well put together here when I was looking around. Some did, some didn't. So what are y'all seeing? Truthfully, he's always in the dating world.
Listen, man. The coach always said you got to stay ready. Don't get ready for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I'm just following the teachings that I was given as a youngster.
That's right. He's
so
dating.
I'm just staying ready.
Edward, my brother is here. He came with you. You want to pull up right
staying
there?
Ready.
Pull up. Come on.
Pull up,
man.
over.
Wiz, you gonna take that first?
Take it, and I'm gonna ask you how you feel about the women.
Wiz, you been up here, the cucumbers train running
Wait,
down.
you see? Oh my God.
You know what? Choo choo.
Oh my God.
Slide in, Edward. Slide in. Can you see?
Choo choo.
Y'all gonna have me a meme. I'm saying, I'm just letting y'all know, man.
Choo choo.
Listen.
That's my brother, y'all, and we're gonna just, down. So I'm gonna stop him when he gets a little crazy.
Since you fully single, Wiz, you get to go first on that
Yes.
question. How's the dating world treating you?
Yeah, what is going on with the women here? What do you feel about them? Talk. Seriously.
It's this I don't see.
What?
I don't
do
see
you
no
find
difference.
them like? What do you find? Are you find them intelligent, attractive? Are you find them? What can you feel like they can do? Or easy to talk to? What do you like? What do you feel like? Do you feel like if you go to another state that the women are looking better or put themselves together more? Or how do you feel about New York women dating them? Like, I want to know the truth.
Well, I mean, they're cool.
Jesus.
They're cool.
Are you scared?
Yes, I'm scared.
I knew you were.
Yeah, I think
I'm like, he's like scared. I really want to know.
Don't worry, I get us in trouble. I get us in trouble. The New York scene, I'm glad that half of me is out of the game because New York women are not approachable no more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the rough edges there. I think the interaction of internet now has set up a lot of catfishing.
Yes.
As well as making it. Everything is up front. Like you go on the app and you know exactly what you're looking for and what you're getting for. So to get that natural interaction now, when it comes to talking to somebody or trying to court somebody or trying to even say hi to a person, it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's no feel to it. It's like lifeless. You know what I mean? Like you can say hello to a woman, they be like, hold on, I ain't see your Facebook profile first. You know what I'm saying? Before I talk to you. You know what I mean? And then for the younger generation, and since I got younger daughters, I get to see it on an even crazier spectrum. Now, they are super aggressive now as far as like, nigga, I want this right here, right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's been a huge role reversal. You know what I mean? As far as
you don't know what you're getting. You're getting everything is filtered. Absolutely.
Yeah, everything is super filtered. That's why I'm saying that
real nervous.
The internet world has just really put a spin on it. And then when you talk about New York period, like I came up in the 80s and the 90s hip hop, right?
Me too.
So the male artist was supposed to be tough, grimy, hard. Somehow that's turned to the women, the younger women now being tough, aggressive, grimy, hard.
I'm super glad that you said that because I didn't want people to take offense because that's why I kept saying, please don't get mad. When I came back, it was just like, whoa, because I went to this event where it was a lot of women. And when I was just looking around, it was just a thought that came to my head. I was like, yo, wait. I was taking double takes. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why are these women looking so hard?
Like hard.
And I don't understand it. And my thing is, you know, I'm not saying that's the answer to being single and everything, but why are they looking so hard? They're looking real stressed, real hard, like skin looking dry. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then when they don't look like that, it's so much motherfucking makeup and lashes on the. I don't understand. Like they are like out here and the makeup is really caked on. And it's weird because I'm just like, y'all. I hate eyeliner, but they can test. There's no foundation. There's no shit.
And I hate how like you got these YouTube videos where
that's because men and boys think they can take advantage of us.
No, I don't believe that's true.
What
do you consider a man taking advantage? If I was taught to chase the apple, then that's what I'm doing.
I think that's okay.
You know what I mean? And then when you have
let me ask you this. I really want, when she said that too, the other part is this. Even if you said they did that, what does that have to do with looking hard? Like they look rough. They look like
they don't look rough. They look like, nigga, I'm gonna shoot your pinky toe.
Yeah, they look like they came out of prison. I'm like, what is going on?
So I just did 9 in the box.
And then why is everything looking? And please, y'all, don't get mad at me. Why does everything look so shiny and fake? Like the hair. Like I don't understand where you getting the clothes. Like everything was looking a mess. There was a young lady there. She was in charge of something, and I mean a major role at this expo. And when I saw her walking around, I was looking like, oh my gosh. And then when I came to realize later on that she was actually in charge, I was embarrassed.
Wow.
I was embarrassed because I'm in the industry. And when I'm saying she's above me in the industry, I was embarrassed because I was like, she is not well put together. If I was in that position, if you want to be sexy and businesslike, I personally would have put on something like a suit jacket
you gotta
with
give
a
us,
bustier.
You gotta give us a little more. We gotta let your brother go because we won't forget him.
Okay.
But what didn't make her sexy? Was it just her face? Was it
no?
The outfit?
It wasn't about sexy.
Was it?
What I meant was she looked a mess to me. It was hair was cheap. The clothes were ill-fitted and they were cheap, and you could tell there was no undergarment.
But now
it didn't look professional. It didn't look. But what I mean is no, like you know.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But listen, but see, I like how you said her positioning was over you, right?
Yes.
So it's funny how we talk about that. We don't get to Shahida's comment in a minute.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But it's funny how we talk about that. You know, when you look at the male men the white ones, let's just say white. You know what I'm saying? Outside of black, we want chains, we want watches, we want cars. They wear 99-cent pants or whatever you might want to call them. They shop at Walmart, but their bank account is stacked. Correct. So do you think she felt the same type of way? Like,
no,
my money's situated.
No, because it looked like she was trying to look a certain way, but was not well put together. I feel like, and also, here's the thing: let us not be fooled. Life is unfair, and as black women, even black men, we do have to work twice as hard, and we also got to look better than we can't do the same things. So what I'm saying is, you shouldn't be slacking. It doesn't take that much time to put yourself together appropriately. It was not appropriate. It was just messy. It looked sloppy. That's the problem. And for me, I was embarrassed because you are in charge of something. And I feel like we need to represent, when you're in that type of position, especially in a white business, I need you to have your shit together.
Right.
Yeah. And so that's what my problem is. I'm sorry.
Shahida says some have to show the rough side before you can let your guard down.
But you can't. Go ahead. I'm going to let my brother talk about what is it like. What do you feel, what's the problem with the women nowadays? Because he's going to say something interesting. Y'all about to get interesting.
Some, not me. Take this as I am. Take me as I am.
I got you. Look the part. That's what I'm saying. Look the part. Go ahead, Edward.
I guess I can say I had a little experience with being shown the rough side. You know, I guess to say I dated somebody from the South Side, and it was a lot of rough. It was years of rough. All the childhood trauma, all they went through, having to deal with girls trying to jump them every day, and that came out nonstop. The aggression would come at me, it would come everywhere, and it's like you wonder, like, you know, you try to feel, you know, sympathy for the situation, say, hey, you know, I didn't have to grow up in that particular situation, that particular kind of rough, and maybe, you know, maybe it's all reasonable. And I know that person, if they had grown up in a different environment, would have never been that way, for sure. I could see that.
Was it sex good though? Do you find rough girls have good sex or no?
I wouldn't angle it that way, but I'll say this.
Yes or no? We want to get to the facts. No, I wouldn't angle it that way.
Let me explain something to you.
Yes
I don't care
no.
if you are my brother. You gonna be put on the motherfucking spot.
And we want the truth.
Was the sex good?
Was it good?
Off the jump, we started out quite adventurous. Lots of outdoor activities.
That was okay.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Okay, but I respect. I mean, I respect what you're saying. I mean, you touched on something that we didn't even say, which is really true. The trauma of the Black woman.
Yeah.
And he literally said that without us saying that he can see that as a man dealing with the way that someone grows up is dealing with them later on in the relationship. And I think that is really important. And ladies, that makes me see that we need to self-examine and maybe heal and get some therapy because we're taking that attitude, bringing it to the relationship and not even realizing it. And I think that's a problem.
So can I ask a question on another level?
Yeah.
Because I understand that we have trauma.
Correct.
But I don't think no one on this earth doesn't have some type of trauma, right?
Correct.
But is that the same as adapting or taking on what a certain area is supposed to represent? Because it's funny how you said, I dated someone, it was tough from where? The South Side. You know what I'm saying? Notice how every project or everywhere you go, the South Side is always supposed to be.
No, it does.
The rougher. So when you say New York, once again, they always think Timbs, hoodies.
You are not alive.
Right,
Every time I say that, they think, I'm like, wait, I didn't even grow up around that. What are y'all talking about?
So when you go back to what your initial question was, is the dating this way because of they're taking on what the image is supposed to be versus, whether you have trauma or not, really showing who you are so I can get to know you and get past that.
Right.
But you know what? I gotta say is I think some guys don't know how to take the lead no more. So they allowed the woman to take the lead because the woman stepped up and took the lead. So a lot of guys fall back. So now that's why the ladies be so aggressive of knowing what they want because they feel sometimes the guys don't know what they want.
Now my question to you two, right? That's interesting. And with that being said, my question to you two is this: because them OnlyFans girls got a lot of trauma.
Oh yeah,
they do. But here's the thing: when I noticed that when you come out of certain states, it's not just New York, but like you said, up north states, I feel like it's like the women are a little bit more like I don't know,
easier.
No, you think they're easy? I think they're no. I think
easier.
they're harder in a sense way. Because let me tell you something. I feel like when you go further south, they have mastered how to hide the trauma through feminine energy with the bullshit. Like they lay it out with beautiful makeup, get the tits done, get their ass done, the earrings, the bags, and stuff like that. But they full of drama and trauma. But it's like different because they don't mask it in it. They mask it in this like kind of feminine energy way.
Yeah.
Like and the guys be like, oh, she crazy, but I love it. You get what I'm saying? I feel like we up north are more up direct and we don't mask it as easy. It's more hostile. It's more like, yo, nigga, you serious? I'm gonna bust you up. That's why they're looking so rough. They're tired and burnt out. I believe that.
Yes.
I honestly believe that. And that's what I'm thinking because the trauma I think between women is the same. Like they're both getting cheated on, they're both having problems, they're both doing that. But I think one has masked it in the feminine energy, the other has not. And I think that has to do with, I think there is a difference, whether we want to say it enough, just like food, there is a difference between North and South. And it really just is. And I think that's the issue that comes through because even when I go, even though I don't live here anymore, people have, if you dealt with me or you deal with me on a personal level, they will still say it. It shocks them at first, but then they'll be like, oh, wait, you mad aggressive. And I'm like, oh, and I start laughing because at first sight, I've learned to mask that down. But fuck with me if you want to. Then all of a sudden they do something and they like, whoa, what the fuck was that? Because I'm like, yo, play with me right now because that's your favorite car, right? See tomorrow if allegedly. See tomorrow.
God bless you, brother.
All the wheels and everything gonna be in your car.
This your sister?
She's
now here's the thing.
You
My
must have been in a lot of fights trying to protect her, huh?
I know. Has there been who helps him? I protect him. Who's the crazy one in the house?
She's sufficiently intimidating by herself.
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel the women in South
Seattle too quickly. Okay.
Look, and
Tyra said there is a difference.
But I want to go back to what producer P said. About being tired and burnt out.
Correct.
Once again, I think a lot of women
so tired and burnt out.
I think a lot of women put too much pressure on themselves and take on more than what they have to in a relationship as well. Yeah. I'm not asking you to raise a man. Remember when that song came out? Yes. You can't teach me how to raise a man. You can't raise a man, but you wasn't born to live both roles either.
Yeah.
I agree.
You understand what I'm saying?
I super agree.
Yeah,
I'm gonna high five both of y'all on that because I think that is a super problem. We have to understand, even though we do it, doesn't mean we are meant to be mother and father. We are not.
And if you don't give yourself that break, if you don't stop yourself, because you see it through TV, you see it through, and trust me, I have nothing wrong with splitting the roles.
Correct.
Or splitting the burden, however you want to say it, right? But it doesn't have to always be, I'm so independent that I don't need nothing. But you really do. And by the time you get burnt out and fed up, now you've been through how many relationships? Now that good one comes along,
you're fucking up, and you're not lying. And ladies, you have to admit, by the time we get to the other one, sometimes we have to take accountability for making the same mistakes. And I'm not saying the children are mistakes. So when I say this next sentence, do not get mad. But what happens is, this is how we get to 2 and 3 baby daddies, and then mad later on when someone's saying, hey, I don't want to deal with somebody that and take on that responsibility of someone else. And like, well, dude, we can't do that. What happens is there is somebody that will do it, but we have to understand and respect the person that says, I don't want to do it, but also help people understand, make better choices. Because at the end of the day, it affects you. And then you're tired and burnt out because you're dealing with somebody who was not ready to have kids, who was not ready to take on the responsibility. So now you're doing everything and fighting with them constantly. And the thing about it is, we try to act like, if I fight with you and I stop fighting with you and I'm go home to my man, or like if I'm home with my man and my baby dad, me and my baby dad is fighting, like you don't get that energy. Like if I live with you, you do take the energy because you're short-tempered and the energy comes out and you want to be left alone because you're pissed off. He's now pissed you off now. And so when your boo is in the house, he can feel the energy. He's like, oh, let me just fucking, if you want to fuck, he's like, oh shit, not tonight. I know it's not going to be tonight. Because yes. He knows that it's not going to be tonight. So we got to stop acting like the energy doesn't come off. That does come off. And all of that comes off. And then at the end of the day too, honestly, I just shopped a little bit here. Yeah, the shit is high here. God damn. It really, honestly, it is. And I'm not telling everybody to move out, but it's not just high. I've watched places that I grew up where we lived, and now they're turning into areas of the Caucasians. And what I'm saying is, I can imagine the stress of being here, trying to find a decent place to live, have your children go to school, and just raise them decently. And every time you turn around, they're pushing us out of the better areas. I can imagine the stress of that. Then you have the stress of your job. And then once a job knows that you need your money, you fuck now. Because when the jobs know they need your money, you know how the boss acts. You need a day off. You need this. Now you got to learn how to beat the system at work. It's just a lot of stress here. And I felt it. I was like, wow, it's a lot. Not saying it's not everywhere else. It's just a little different. I'm going to tell you that. It's just a teeny bit different. Let me see. That's because some of these guys portray themselves to be one way. But when things start getting serious, they don't get the job done. Very true. But here's what I'm going to say, Purdy. Who's really responsible for that? Because
you want to take that first?
Yeah. Who's really responsible for that? You want to take that first? Go ahead. I'm gonna let my brother talk.
If a guy's trying to get a girl, trying to court a girl, you're gonna put on the best face that you can. You can't expect anything different. And I know one thing from watching my sisters. They test men. They test them hard.
Okay, now
it's a crucible. It might be even say
a
tad bit cruel, but they test them, and that's on you.
But wait, let him be honest, baby. Baby brother, do they fall for it? Do they keep coming back for me?
Well, they go through the trials.
They go through the trials.
Yeah, they go through the trials.
I
haven't seen anybody throw up the flag and say, I can't do this no more.
No, it's a jail.
Some of them basically end up getting kicked out of the trials because they didn't.
They do get kicked out. Don't play around.
Yeah, but
I will kick you out.
Throw up the flag and just say, you know what, I can't do it anymore.
And he be asking them why. Hold on, I'm gonna say this. No. He be sitting there talking about they dumb. Like I don't even understand why they dealing with you. I'm like,
so we just a squirrel trying to get a nut. We don't care how high the tree is. We don't fell out the tree about 9 times. We gonna continue to climb it. But when you say that, some guys are one thing and then they become something later. Between TV, the environment, social media right now, and when you fans only, you know what I'm saying? Like I can honestly say I've never been on nobody's fans only page.
Me either.
Never.
I've never been on that page.
Because I just don't. I don't.
I'm not paying you to see your ass.
Yeah,
or your dick.
Anyway, but I say that to
Hold
say
on
this.
1 minute. They have Pornhub, people. It's free.
Yeah, don't blow it up because they might start charging, man.
Oh wait, yeah, let's not do that.
Come on,
But,
yeah, 'cause
but y'all gotta remember, I'm having my vegetable OnlyFans.
Vegetable. Yeah,
My
I ain't
OnlyFans.
even.
Drunk
You over
is
there?
my manager.
You over there?
Both of them, I don't have time to test anybody. If you start going left, you're gonna go right out the door. No, when he's saying test, it's not even about that. What he means test is I expect a behavior from men. And what he means test is I expect that they to treat me a certain type of way. So if you don't live to my standards, then I'm done. And that's how I've been.
So are you testing or are you training?
I think I'm training too, because like, for instance, like we talked about this, I'm gonna tell you right now. If, let's just say we pull up and we going on a date. If I date you at first, if you get out your car and you start walking to the restaurant, I'm still in the car. And you start, you know how you turn your car and you go beep beep, and you go, oh shit, she ain't there. No, the fuck I ain't there. Because I don't care if it's old fashioned or not. You're opening my motherfucking door.
But you know what? It's not even that's old fashioned, because I'm dead serious. Like I go through this argument a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be stuck in the car. Because here's the funny thing. You know, people sometimes forget that your environment instills certain things in you. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't have certain things or someone to teach you to do those things, you didn't do them.
Right, but that was the sign. When I didn't get out the car, that was for you to come get out my car.
But some people think that a guy's gonna pick that up automatically. But I never had a car. My mom's never had a car. This guy never. I was never taught to open the door.
I try it because it's something new. Something that we're not used to.
But I didn't say I cut you off at first. But what I'm saying is, once you see that I'm like that, the next time we go out, then you should.
I'm not gonna do that every day.
Here's my thing, and that's fine. And this is what I'm saying. That is fine. We would never date. Because let me tell you something. I would. We would never date.
Sometimes I'm just hungry. I want to get in the restaurant and eat. I'm hungry. I'm starving. My ribs is touching. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to eat.
Touching.
I want to eat.
Let me tell you something.
You in there playing pity pat.
And that's why he means like that. I require certain shit. You don't do it, I don't fuck with you. I want to be treated. Because here's the thing. That's how I grew up. I was treated. And here's the problem. My father spoiled the shit out of his daughters. We did not, like, that's what he did. And so I expect my man to do the same thing. And if he doesn't,
but you know what?
Once again, you gotta go through his history.
I understand.
And see, you can't determine.
Yeah, open the door. Thank you, Wade.
Listen. When I pull out
the chair.
So when I pull out that Metro card, let's get on this train.
Wait,
how about that? Yeah,
no,
what?
That's right.
No.
I'm with him like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Staten Island.
Pull out my chair. How about we sit somewhere that's a bench?
We're going to hit the island. We're going to go to Staten Island.
Oh, no.
But you know what? But on the real, I'm just saying.
I feel sorry for you guys.
On the real, but
a Metro card.
I'm sorry. You listen, every now and then you gotta go back to the essence.
I am not doing that shit.
Come on, brother.
A Metro card?
Get
Come on, fuck out of here.
Come on, you hear what he said? It's small fishing. It's a city. We get around.
Yo,
this is my same brother, but guess what? My
come on and go with me.
Okay, wait. Well, that is my brother, and guess what, y'all? What? My brother would regularly take the train with somebody else, but he already knows I wouldn't, so he drives me. Because I'm not taking no motherfucking train.
Yeah, because that's because he's catering to you. Because you
I'm not doing no motherfucking train. They're bothering people on the train.
Listen.
Ew.
Everybody ain't got. We gotta stop making these Ubers and these little.
Pull out her chair while she's about to sit down and.
Perfectly honest, man. I done told the girl to take the train many times.
I'll meet you there.
Listen, I would never. No, matter of fact, you're not getting fucked. That's what's happening.
That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Sit down and eat. We about to bust this meal down. We about to bust this meal down. We ain't got time for all this.
No.
We ain't got time for all this. You know, this.
All right, it's about 10 o'clock.
You know what I say? Come on and go.
That's real though. I understand it's real though, but I'm not getting on no train.
Come on and go to my place.
Metro card.
Matter of fact, you can play ballet. Listen, have a budget to date. Because let me say something. You need, and you can ask anyone that's been with me, you need a budget to be with me.
Yeah, I got a budget.
You have to stop on the side. I don't do none of that shit.
Yeah, I got the budget 2 for $5.
She better give me the seat since women's so powerful now. Listen to her curse. Nah, I'm good. You're right, I am good.
But you know what? But on the real.
Oh, someone saying I'm cursing, so they're good? Yeah, you're right.
No, but I'm just saying. No,
you're right. You're not for me. I'm cursing, and you gonna do all that.
But let me say this. Hold
on. Let me say something.
What?
Let me tell you something.
Let her tell you something.
There is a lot more men than women. So guess what? You don't want to pay for all the stuff I need you to do. There is another one coming by, and I don't care what you say, what you're out there thinking that all these women out there, men got you thinking that they don't want you. No, okay. You want to do the things that I need you to do to be with me, because if you don't, there is another one. Move it along. Y'all can go ahead and date the cheap girls or whatever. That's their business. I don't care. But this right here, you gonna have to get some money together. I have a whole separate account.
I wouldn't say they cheap. You know, we just have an acquired taste.
I'm on the podcast, baby. That's the little one. I'm on the podcast. Everybody can hear you.
She better give us the.
This the 18-year-old. She has to check
3 women to 1 man. LOL.
What you want?
3 women to 1 man. Yeah, she's serious.
I'm on the podcast and everybody
she's
can
really,
hear you.
This is what she do usually when she's on live.
She said,
anyway.
"Hey people,
What up?
Hi." That's the 18-year-old. Look at that. 18-year-old checking in at 10 o'clock to make sure, because mom is in New York. Nobody's in the house. You're gonna lock the door, correct? All right.
We don't
good
want
night.
the whole internet world to know
Word.
she's over there.
They don't know
locking
where she lives.
the door.
Oh, she got her sister with her.
But
so it's okay.
but you know what?
What?
I'm gonna say like
That's
this.
true.
As a man who has
Bye, baby.
daughters, you want to be the role model. So my whole
Sure.
thing is accountable. I have to be accountable because I came and did that stuff late.
I don't have the budget. I'll go till you can't spend
Like
it
that.
no more. Okay.
She don't have a budget.
Okay.
But that's why her man be running out on her all the time. You know, leaving her with the
Oh my
bill.
God.
But
Let me ask you a question. Wait. Can I ask you a question? Because this is something I do for my grandkids, and they do too. Like the other day before I left, about 2 weeks ago, I bought my grandkids flowers, and they were like, "Oh my God, Mama, you bought us roses." I said, "Yeah." I already have the condition that roses is part of your life. Do you treat your daughters like that? Have you bought your daughters roses? If you haven't, I implore you to go buy them roses. That should not be a special occasion from another man. Their father should have been the first one to give them roses and to take them to a fancy restaurant and do those things.
I did restaurants.
Well, I want you to
know
give your
what?
daughter some
You know
roses
what?
just because they're beautiful. Say, babies, this is some roses for you because you're beautiful.
Well,
You should be the first man to give them that so that it is not.
Well,
so
no.
expensive.
I bought her roses for her dance.
No,
recital.
I want it not to be for a
No,
dance.
no,
just
but
on
just
a regular
because
day.
she's coming up here this weekend, so
I want you to buy her some roses.
she's
Trust
coming up
me
here
on
this
this.
weekend.
When she's coming up here this weekend, I want you to just bring us some roses and say, babe, these are for you. She does not. Here's the thing, and I'm not saying that it's not important for a man to do that, and she shouldn't thank him. But sometimes if we don't do this for our girls, fathers, if you don't do this for your girls, they're overly impressed by that stuff, and they be with the wrong guy for the dumbest reasons. You understand what I'm saying? And that's important because if you make it regular, then it's still special, but it's not overly special where she does dumb shit. You understand?
I agree.
Because my father bought me roses
Where are you
on a
at
regular.
in AL?
Oh, your door's open. Oh no, my door's not open. The baby. I was messing. I was playing because the baby was. The daughter was checking in. She was just checking in.
Al? You open doors.
And I'm not allowed to tell where I'm at because everybody would know where I live.
No, she's saying Al opens the door.
Oh, Al opened door. Okay,
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes. So I want y'all to buy.
Good.
No good. Women
outnumber men in the world.
So if you out of 3 and crazy, 2 out, 3 is good. So you good, honey. Play gonna be a player. You got your own money. I do got my own money, but that doesn't mean I have to spend all of it. Do you understand me?
I don't know how we always get back to
Okay,
that. You know,
I'll say this.
Go ahead, say it.
I think these men are underestimating what a woman with game can do. Every woman is not a woman who has game. So every woman they run around there, they try to milk a dude and get stuff and whatnot. Some women can do it, and some women can do it, some women can't.
Okay.
That one can't.
You
So
can? You can?
deal with that. I mean, it's like, look, you don't have to be the guy that's going to give it to her thinking, hey, I'm going to. Yeah, she will leave you alone. She will not mind. You're not even going to cross the path. In fact, she's going to send you enough red flags before you even get near her to
Thank
know
you. My brother
I'm
tells
not
the
even
truth.
going to try.
That's why I
That's
tell
okay.
our girls they spend their man money, but always have their own money, just in case he want to act dumb.
I mean, I don't even see, you know what? I'm going to be honestly, it's not a safety thing. Again, I'm going to say this. For me, this is Singer not professionally talking, Singer personally talking. It has a lot to do with how I grew up. You have to understand that in my world, I did grow up in a 2-family house. And so also what I watched is my father be a provider. So if I grew up with a man being a provider, that's how I see a man. Also, even as an adult, when I was 25 years old, if I needed something and it could not be attained and I needed it, I would just go to my father and it was provided. And my brother can attest to this. My sister's like that, and I call her spoiled. She calls me spoiled. But in real life, if we want to be honest, we're both spoiled in different ways, but because we were accustomed to that from our father. So the fault of the way that we rely on that is also on my father, because the thing about it is he raised us like that. And my brother can tell you like that. He has always, when we were growing up, he was always been there. And then guess what? He also did the same to his grandkids. You think we spoil? Them some spoil ass brats when they was little, because they got everything they wanted. Because if I said no, they went to the grandfather. He said yes. So what happens is it's not always a good thing, but also it isn't. It's not always a good thing, but at the same time, when I see a man, if I have someone in my home base treating me a certain way, why would I not expect it from someone else? And I'm not saying that I don't supposed to treat him good.
Yeah.
That I have to treat him good too.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about it's all gimme, gimme, gimme. But what I'm saying is, for me, those are my standards, because why would I go beneath them? Because I was always raised that. You understand?
That's the part that I like to focus on. Because when you say, okay, you know what, this is what I saw, so how can I accept something? I don't know, right? But this is what gets us in trouble, because you had a father that was there that showed you both sides of the road.
Correct.
I grew up, and I'm not saying me. I'm just saying.
Right. I got you.
I came up in a single household where that wasn't shown. So now, I'm trying to court you. I'm trying to get your attention, and I'm doing all the things.
On their man too. Yes, I do think a woman should spend money. I'm gonna get back to that. I want you to finish your thought.
So I think that I'm doing all the right thing. Oh, you got another one? Go ahead.
You see, point proven. World has gone crazy. Everyone should have their own. If you choose to share, that's on your own merit. But for a woman to act like she's taking care of you is ridiculous. That's the attitude people have nowadays. It's both ways.
Yes, I totally agree.
What do you mean? Like, when you think that?
Yeah, because sometimes y'all ladies, your women step up to the plate and be like thinking that, oh, I need to do this. I need to hold my man down.
Okay, we need.
Sometimes y'all enable us.
You know what's funny though, and I'm gonna be honest. One thing is, I mean, in the outside, it sounds like I'm so hard, but the part that you're not hearing is I'm a ride or die type of chick. Like I would, like if he lost his job, I would.
Oh, then that's the situation.
I would, I would encourage him. Now here's the thing. Now you got about 6 months until I'm a free. That's the problem, is I don't have a grain. So after 6 months and you ain't doing shit, I'm going to 0 to 100. You shit outside, everything going. I'm fucking pissed because what happens is I am that type. I'm a nurturing type. Like if let's just pretend, like I'm just pretending. Whoever's out there,
listen, we having a
okay.
Certified
Right. Wait, I know Al want to get out here, but I'm just saying this. Oh my God, if we were together, and I know how you want to do this business, right? I'm the type. If you didn't know Al, I would find Al to introduce you to Al. If you didn't know this, I would buy equipment. I would do this. I'd be like, oh, babe, this is what I heard. You should go to this seminar. You should do that. I'm a very, very loving and supportive person to what my man needs to do, because I appreciate the way he treats me.
But see, that's a funny way to say that, what my man needs to do. See, certain men might take that on as, okay, you're trying to, once again, tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to force me to be this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There has to come a point where, once again, there's balance. We got to take it back to having balance. You know what I mean? Because we have, like I said, the roles have reversed. I'm used to seeing girls halfway naked. Now we're seeing men halfway naked. We're seeing girls take on roles that they're being told they have to take on, which in return is giving a lot of men a bailout. You know what I mean? So they're not stepping up to the plate and doing things that they need and want to do. You got to be your first motivator, however you want to do it. Whether you look in the mirror and say, you know what, if I want this business, I got to want it. It don't matter how much my wife wants.
But don't you want me to help you want it?
No, I want you to, yes, support is great.
You have to say something?
Support is great, but there's a difference, and this is why a lot of New Yorkers, I'm going to finish this out, then you got a lot of people I feel in my area, especially females, look the way they look, because it's a difference for me to want it for you and to do it for you. There's a difference in that.
Okay.
Go ahead, Big Al.
So first and foremost, we need to really concentrate on the difference between man and woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
We as men are natural providers, okay? We need to take our values and principles and put them before us every time we decide that we want to embark in a relationship with a woman. And on the other hand, the woman has to be willing to allow the man to be the man so that she can receive the things that she truly desires from that man. Right? So once we've done that, then the relationship can manifest itself and be a whole lot more than what it hasn't been over the years. Again, we look at other people and we use them as an example instead of saying, okay, men and women is never going to be the same, but we can support each other by allowing each other to just be who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But once we start trying to change somebody is where the conflict comes. Okay? And that conflict could be nasty or that conflict can be a detriment to either party. So we got to be very mindful and be careful about what we do in relationships trying to change a person. Okay? So again, a man should always have his own money because he's a provider. Okay, now if a woman wants to have her own money, that's a plus that adds to the relationship. Now, if she wants to share that with her man, there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't take the man away from who he is, because if he's confident in his gifts and who he is, it doesn't matter what she has. He knows that he's still a provider, he's still her covering, and he's still going to be able to deliver unto that woman every need and desire that she has.
This sounds like a grown ass man. All you did was describe a grown ass man to me. I mean, I get what you're saying now. Everything you said is pointed. I love it. But to me, this just sounds like a mature, grown ass man. Like you're just asking a man to be a man. And that's the thing. Like that's all I heard. I heard right now that is a man being a man. And I feel like a woman, like it's nothing wrong with her having her own money. It's nothing wrong with a man helping, but I understand. But he's also there to set boundaries. If she goes too far, he's there to say, hey, roll it back a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I've been doing all this for you, but right now, roll it back a little bit. I need to see this. I need to see this. He's there to do that. That's his thing. And I understand what you're saying. Sometimes, like what you said, that ladies, I don't know if y'all heard that. If you really listened to what you were saying, what Gatekeeper saying, he didn't grow up like that. Not saying that you wasn't raised good, your mom didn't love you or anything like that. But this is where it comes down to. This is why it's so important. And we're up here acting like we keep telling people it's okay not to be together, it's okay not to be married, not to be all this. It's not. It's not, even though it can be done and you can raise healthy adults that become educated and all that, but it's not. Listen to what this grown man said. I know he loves his mommy and his mom did her best and everything, but at the same time, listen to what he said to me. Because you grew up in a two-family household, I did not. So I don't see that world.
Right.
This is a problem because he should have saw that world. Yeah. So I'm expecting him, because I was fortunate enough to do that, to act like what that role is, but he doesn't know that role. So with that being said, because a woman can't teach that role. As much as we try, we cannot teach that role. We can give guidance to that role, but we cannot teach that role. And that's the thing. As you become a man, you have to teach yourself that. And this is why it is a problem. I keep trying to say, it's a big problem when you don't have two-family households and fathers are not in this house. It makes a difference. And that is example right there, and we get to see it, and it's not a bad way. And I love the fact that you can talk about that without somebody getting mad, because women up here will get mad and men will get mad.
You can't get mad, and this is why we have behind the enemy lines. When I sat back and I thought about, okay, why am I going to have a talk show? What am I going to talk about? Males have a lot of issues that date back to what they was missing in the beginning.
Correct. Yeah.
So if you are a woman that's mature mentally and you have expectations, I don't know what those expectations is, and then I come and I'm falling short because I wasn't shown, oh, okay, you know what, I'm supposed to open the door. I'm supposed to pull out your chair.
Correct.
I'm supposed to do this. This is your minimum, and this is my, I don't even know.
No. I love that, and we're going to end on that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is when you really sit down and take that
and think about it.
This is your minimum. That is my, I don't even know.
And I think this is we had some fun in the beginning, and when we sit down right now, we took a few minutes and we did that. I think that's the most important lesson that we come out of that, because even just now, I realized that. That's something I never thought about in that way. So what you just said was pointing in the fact that if that is, you don't know it, and that's my minimum, what the fuck? Yeah. And that right there is why this is perfect. Because people are listening to it. And so it also gives me a little grace to maybe not sit, like tell my people don't just sit, maybe explain. Hey, boo,
explain.
This is what I need from you because this is how I like to be treated.
Yeah.
And you know, because it's my must and my minimum, I'm thinking you're supposed to already know this shit. So why I gotta explain it to you? But no, this is where it comes together. This has made this show beautiful.
Because see, if you just go off of what we see as from preteens to middle-aged men, we think if we bang, 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 and make you happy, that's all we gotta do. But
don't get me wrong, it helps a little. Go ahead.
But that's as we get older, we know now that that's a very small portion of what we gotta do to make a successful relationship.
Right, because the nurturing and all of that happens, the taking care, feeling like women, what we like to do is feel safe. I'm not everybody say the lasting word.
Yo, let me just say something like this. Because like you, I had my father and my mom's in the household. So I knew the whole situation as far as being raised by two parents. So I knew the aspect of the male side and the woman's side. So me looking in, I lost my father when I was 21. So me having that guidance to ask him when I really started getting into serious, like he was gone already.
Correct.
So, but he showed me the providing part. See, that's why I knew. And a lot of times in relationships, I failed at because I thought about being provided. Like you saying sex, me providing, making sure they're good. But not only understanding because we wasn't doing the communication because she didn't tell me what she needed.
And a lot of men don't get that. If you don't have the right male figure, because it's not that it wasn't a male figure there. There was a male figure there. But they wasn't showing me open doors. They wasn't showing me the guy that puts down his jacket for the girl to step over the puddle. That's stuff that I saw on TV.
Yeah.
That's stuff that I saw on other shows.
Cosby Show.
That made you like, okay, you know what, I'm supposed to do this because I saw this. It's supposed to be romantic. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about what you're talking about, when a man has a son, you have to understand that being there is not just a physical presence.
Correct.
And sometimes it's going out of your environment to see what other people are doing, bringing that back and instilling it into the child. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes a lot of guys from my environment, when I was a teenager or a little kid, wasn't opening no doors for no girls.
Yeah.
They was hustlers. They was gangsters.
Correct.
How many hustlers and gangsters you see opening the door for their girl?
Okay.
And that's looking as weak.
No. I'm just
I know you're true, but you know what?
So even that environment, sometimes you got to go outside of that environment, see other things in other places, bring them back, and let us know that, oh no, you're supposed to try this also. You're supposed to try this also. And then I think I might have been maybe 30, 33 when I really found out that it's okay to ask a woman straight up, what do you want? What do you need?
There you go.
Dogs, if I would have had that at 15, 17,
and not only that,
25,
we're scared to be vulnerable because as growing up, that was chose to be weak.
I know because I know we're doing extra time out there. We're gonna wrap it up, but I'm sorry, Al. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it took me a long time, and I'm gonna say even myself, as much as I know professionally and everything, but on a personal note, it took me a long time to be okay when a man shows me emotion. Like I remember. Like the first time a man showed me emotion, like to cry, something like that, I didn't know what to do.
You looking at like your
I didn't know what to do. I was lost because I was like, wait, what the fuck is going
What's going on here?
Like, yo, he just that was too much for me. Yeah. Like, because even though my father did that, one thing he didn't do, he didn't show emotion. Yeah. So I did not understand a man with emotion, like whatever. That was foreign to me because my father did not show feelings. He always did what he was supposed to do. That was it. There was no sadness. There was no crying. There was none of that. So when I saw someone do that, I literally was like very uncomfortable. Inside, I was so uncomfortable. I was trying to play it off as much as I could, but I was like screaming inside like, yo, what is that? What are you doing? And it's something that I had to learn to say, oh, that's okay. So, I'm going to let Edward say your last thing and then I'm going to come back down. We're going to go this way. So what's your last take on everything?
A last take on everything. Yeah, it's interesting. You say as much as he talk about he didn't have a guy to show you how to be the guy. Same thing happens with women where they don't grow up with the father, and if the dude comes along who did grow up with one and does all the right things, she might not know what to do with that guy.
Correct.
And find herself in the same situation.
Nice. That's a good point. That's an excellent point.
Yeah, I mean, you sound like you got some more to say. Don't hold back.
Yeah, go ahead, because Al was running that way, so we still on. We got a few minutes.
Don't hold back. Don't hold back.
You go back to like I remember my high school days. You know, I had a little acronym in my head. You know, like DFF was like girl from dysfunctional family.
Yes.
And I had that in my head.
What made you have that in high school though? See, in high school, I never. Keep going.
I know. Go ahead.
You had that thought in high school.
You know,
you had that thought in high school. You did?
No.
You had that thought?
No, he did.
All right. So how did you get there?
Girl, you know, I asked a little innocent question like because we be like 14 and be like, well, how many boyfriends you had? And when you hear numbers that are like in the double digits, okay, something might be going on. You find out some stories, you get some family background.
We were waiting for you to come back.
One of those, and then you understand what's going on. It's like, well, yeah, you like this girl, like you chatting, you're cool, but you know that if you keep trying to go after that, you're gonna be hitting a wall because she's from that kind of background where it's like it's not gonna click. She's used to something, but she's used to like a lot more going on. Put it that way. Something that I couldn't navigate. That I wouldn't have the skills to navigate. That somebody else from another environment might. But I definitely couldn't handle those. So I just had to mark them off, let myself know, be like, all right. Considering where or the background, whatever it is, it's over my head. It's over my head. It wasn't that she was less than me. Your stuff is over my head. I can't even process your thing. You know.
Interesting. So, what's your final thoughts here? We want to take this up again.
I mean, what was our topics?
We had a lot of topics today. We went some foolery, but the final thought again. We're wrapping it up.
Yeah, the final thought was this. Wild Thoughts was in New York. We enjoyed her. She got 2 products that's out right now. Make sure y'all go and get that. And I enjoyed the show. That was my final thoughts.
Absolutely. I enjoyed it. We'll get back to this. We have to go because it's late and Al is ready to go. And I understand. Thank you for the extra time, Al. And we will get back to this.
Later.
Wiz ain't got nothing to say, but
peace.
Chucky, he's going to go take care of Chucky. Goodbye. Love y'all. Let's wrap it up. I'll be back. No, you need a condom. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Bob.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it.
Just play the choo-choo noise in the background.
You know what? Y'all gonna stop that. Y'all gonna stop that. All of y'all. You're supposed
to bring it up.